Welcome back me channel of Coins World. Before you scroll away, take 1 second and look closely at your old dollar coins. Some of them are quietly gaining attention, and one simple coin sitting in a drawer could completely change your expectations. Today's video is about the Liberty $1 1977D, a coin many people overlook, but collectors actively search for online. If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stick around until the end because I will explain its value and how you can sell it the right way. The Liberty $1 1977D was minted in Denver during a period when the United States was still adjusting to modern dollar coin production. This coin carries a strong historical presence because it reflects an era when large dollar coins were still part of everyday currency, even though many people preferred paper money. Because of this, a large number of these coins entered circulation and were heavily used, which makes well-preserved examples far more desirable today. The design of the 1977D Liberty Dollar represents American strength and national identity. Over the years, many of these coins developed scratches, dull surfaces, and edge wear. As a result, collectors now pay close attention to condition. Coins that still show sharp details, clean fields, and original luster stand out immediately in the market. According to recent eBay listings and results from other online platforms and auctions, the value of the Liberty $1 1977D depends strongly on condition. Circulated examples usually sell for modest amounts, but uncirculated coins often attract higher prices, especially when buyers compete in auctions. Coins that have been professionally graded by major grading services tend to sell faster and at stronger prices because buyers feel more confident when bidding. Some collectors are also willing to pay premiums for coins with exceptional strike quality, smooth surfaces, or unique characteristics. While major errors are rare for this date, even small visual appeal differences can push prices higher when demand is strong. Online marketplaces show consistent interest in this coin, especially from collectors trying to complete date and mint mark sets. What makes the 1977D Liberty $1 interesting is not just its age, but the fact that high-quality examples are becoming harder to find as time passes. As more collectors enter the market and search online, competition continues to grow for the best-looking pieces. Now, just like promised at the beginning, if you own a Liberty $1 1977D and want to know its exact price based on current eBay sales, online platforms, and auctions, comment price in the comment box below. I will tell you its value and explain the complete selling procedure so you can get the best possible return on your coin. This dollar is just another old coin. Pause for a moment because the 1776 to 1976 Liberty $1 has a story that connects American independence, history, and modern collecting in a powerful way. If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stick around until the end for its price and how you can sell it the right way. The 1776 to 1976 Liberty $1 was issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence. Instead of a regular single-year date, this coin proudly carries the dual date 1776 to 1976, making it instantly recognizable and emotionally appealing to collectors. It represents 2 centuries of American history, freedom, and national identity, which is why demand for this coin has never completely faded. This dollar belongs to the Eisenhower series, often called the Ike dollar. The obverse features the bold portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, while the reverse design was specially changed for the bicentennial celebration. The Liberty Bell appears in front of the moon, symbolizing both American independence and the nation's achievements in space exploration. This unique reverse design was used only for the bicentennial issues, making it one of the most iconic modern U.S. coin designs. Many people are surprised to learn that not all 1776 to 1976 $1 coins are the same. Most were struck in a copper nickel-clad composition intended for circulation. These coins weigh about 20 to 0.68 grams and contain no silver. However, special collector versions were struck with silver content. The silver versions contain 40% silver layered over a copper core and weigh slightly more, making weight an important clue when identifying valuable examples. Mint marks play a major role in value. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, Denver coins carry a D, and San Francisco coins are marked with an S. The San Francisco issues are where collectors focus most of their attention, especially the silver strikes and proof coins. Proof examples feature deep mirror fields, and sharp frosted details and are highly sought after on eBay and other online platforms. Condition is everything when it comes to value. Circulated copper nickel examples are common, but uncirculated coins with strong luster and no contact marks can still command premium prices. Silver versions in original packaging or graded by professional services often sell for much higher amounts, especially when they retain full brilliance and minimal toning. Error coins add another layer of excitement. Some bicentennial dollars show off center strikes, double dies, weak strikes, or planchette errors. These unusual pieces attract aggressive bidding in auctions because collectors love coins that break away from the standard production. Market value for the 1776 to 1976 Liberty $1 varies widely depending on composition, condition, mint mark, and rarity. On eBay and other auction platforms, circulated copper nickel examples usually sell for modest amounts. The old dollar coins you may have tucked away at home. One of those forgotten coins could surprise you today. The Liberty $1 1972D is often ignored, yet collectors search for it every single day. If you own this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stay with me until the end because I will explain its value and how you can sell it the right way. The Liberty $1 1972D was minted in Denver during an important time in United States coin history. This coin belongs to the Eisenhower Dollar series, created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and to celebrate America's space achievements. Released when the country was moving toward modern coinage. The 1972D dollar reflects both history and transition. Millions were minted, but most entered circulation and experienced heavy use, which makes well-preserved examples far more appealing today. The design of the 1972D Liberty $1 carries strong symbolism. The portrait represents leadership and stability, while the reverse design reflects national pride. Over decades, many of these coins lost their original shine, developed marks, or suffered edge wear. Because of this, collectors now carefully examine surface quality, strike sharpness, and overall eye appeal when determining value. According to eBay sales, other online platforms, and auction results, the value of the Liberty $1 1972D depends greatly on condition. Circulated examples usually sell at lower prices, but uncirculated coins consistently attract higher bids. Coins with bright luster, clean fields, and minimal contact marks are especially popular among buyers. Professionally graded examples often sell faster and at stronger prices because they offer confidence and authenticity. Some collectors actively search for specific strike varieties or coins with exceptional visual appeal. While major errors are uncommon, even small differences in quality can significantly impact auction results. Online marketplaces show steady demand for this coin, particularly from collectors completing Eisenhower dollar sets or investing in classic modern U.S. coinage. What makes the 1972D Liberty $1 interesting is that demand continues to grow while truly high-quality pieces become harder to find. As more collectors turn to online platforms, competition increases, and prices reflect that interest. Now, just like promised at the start, if you have a Liberty $1 1972D and want to know its exact value based on real eBay sales, online platforms, and auctions, comment price in the comment box. I will personally tell you its price and guide you through the complete selling procedure so you know exactly how. And the 1978 Liberty $1 carries a surprising story and collector potential that many people still overlook today. If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stick around until the end for its price and exactly how you can sell it the smart way. The 1978 Liberty $1 is part of the Eisenhower Dollar series, the last large-sized dollar coin officially released for circulation in the United States. This alone gives the coin historical importance because 1978 marked the end of an era. After this year, the US moved to smaller dollar coins, making the $1 dollar the final chapter of the classic big dollar design that many Americans grew up with. On the front of the coin is the powerful portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, a symbol of leadership, strength, and post-war America. The reverse features the American eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch, a design inspired by the Apollo space missions. This design reflects a time when America was focused on exploration, progress, and global influence, which adds emotional and historical value for collectors. The 1978 Liberty $1 was struck only in copper, nickel-clad composition. There are no regular silver circulation versions for this year, which is why weight and metal content matter. The coin weighs about 22.68 grams and has a copper core with nickel-clad outer layers. Many people assume all old dollars contain silver, but in this case, knowing the metal composition helps avoid confusion and helps you describe the coin correctly when selling. Mint marks play an important role in collector interest. Coins were struck at Philadelphia with no mint mark and Denver with a D mint mark. While both are common in circulated condition, uncirculated examples with strong luster and clean surfaces are far more desirable. Coins that were carefully stored rather than spent often perform much better on eBay and other online platforms. Condition is the key factor that separates a $1 coin from a collectible piece. Circulated coins with heavy wear usually sell for small premiums over face value, but uncirculated coins can sell for significantly more. Sharp details on Eisenhower's face, clean fields, and original mint shine can quickly increase demand. Proof-like surfaces or unusually strong strikes can also attract serious buyers. Collectors also search for errors and varieties. Some 1978 $1 coins show weak strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubling inlet herring. These errors are not common and can bring strong auction results when properly identified and clearly photographed. Error coins often sell for many times more than standard examples because of their uniqueness. On eBay and other online auction platforms, prices for the 1978 Liberty $1 vary widely. Circulated examples often sell modestly, while uncirculated coins regularly sell higher depending on eye appeal. Coins graded by professional grading services tend to attract more bids. An old coin album, a drawer, or even a pocket jar, and finding a Liberty half-dollar dated 1984p. Most people think modern half-dollars are ordinary, but what if this single coin could be far more interesting than it looks? If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stay with me until the end because the real value and selling method could surprise you. The Liberty half-dollar 1984p belongs to the famous Kennedy half-dollar series, a coin that carries deep emotional and historical significance in American history. Introduced after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, this series became a symbol of national unity, remembrance, and liberty. By 1984, the half-dollar was no longer widely used in daily circulation, which makes coins from this era especially interesting to collectors today. The obverse of the 1984p Liberty half-dollar features the iconic portrait that represents freedom and leadership, while the reverse proudly displays the presidential seal, a powerful emblem of American strength and democracy. The P mint mark shows it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important mints in the United States. Millions were produced, but most were stored away rather than spent, leading to a unique collector market decades later. The composition of the 1984p Liberty half-dollar is copper-nickel clad, with outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. While it contains no silver, collectors value this coin for its condition, strike quality, and historical connection rather than metal content. Coins with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal contact marks are especially desirable, according to eBay sales, online platforms, and auction records. The value of the 1984p Liberty half-dollar varies greatly depending on condition. Circulated examples often sell for modest prices, but uncirculated coins and professionally graded pieces can sell for much higher amounts. Coins graded MS-65 and above frequently attract strong bidding because high-grade examples are harder to find than people expect. Collectors also look closely at surface quality, edge condition, and overall eye appeal. Many 1984p half-dollars were poorly handled or stored, which makes clean examples stand out in today's market. Online demand remains steady, especially among collectors building complete Kennedy half-dollar sets or investors focusing on modern U.S. coins with long-term potential. What makes the Liberty half-dollar 1984p exciting is that many owners still overlook it, while buyers actively search for it every day on eBay and other auction platforms. As time passes, well-preserved examples continue to disappear into collections, increasing scarcity at the top end. Now, just like I promised at the beginning, if you own a Liberty half-dollar 1984 and want to know its exact value based on current eBay listings, imagine opening an old coin box, a forgotten wallet, or a drawer that has not been touched in years and finding a Liberty half-dollar dated 1990p. Most people pass these coins without a second thought, But what if this one coin could change the way you look at modern half dollars forever? If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stay with me until the very end, because the real value and selling method could surprise you. The Liberty half dollar 1990p is part of the famous Kennedy half dollar series, a coin series born from one of the most emotional moments in American history, created to honor President John F. Kennedy. This half dollar became a lasting symbol of liberty, leadership, and national unity. By the time 1990 arrived, half dollars were no longer commonly used in everyday transactions, which means many of these coins were saved, stored, or overlooked rather than spent. The obverse design carries the powerful portrait associated with freedom and American ideals, while the reverse displays the presidential seal, representing authority and strength. The P Mint mark confirms it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for producing coins with consistent quality. Although millions were minted, survival in top condition is far lower than most people expect. The 1990p Liberty half dollar is made of copper-nickel clad composition, with outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a solid copper core. There is no silver content, but collectors do not judge this coin by metal alone. Condition, luster, strike sharpness, and originality play a massive role in determining value. Coins that still show strong mint shine and clean surfaces are especially desirable, according to eBay listings, online platforms, and auction results. The value of a 1990p Liberty half dollar varies widely. Circulated examples usually sell for modest amounts, but uncirculated coins can bring noticeably higher prices. Professionally graded examples, especially those rated MS65 or higher, often attract competitive bidding because truly high-grade, modern half dollars are harder to find than many realize. Collectors closely inspect these coins for contact marks, edge wear, and overall eye appeal. Many 1990p half dollars were stored in rolls that cause surface marks, making flawless examples more valuable today. Demand remains steady from collectors completing Kennedy half dollar sets, as well as from investors focusing on modern U.S. coins with long-term potential. What makes the Liberty half dollar 1990p especially interesting is that many people still underestimate it. While serious buyers actively search for clean examples online every single day, over time, the best pieces disappear into collections, slowly increasing scarcity in higher grades. Now, just like I promised at the beginning, if you own a Liberty half dollar 1990p and want to know its exact value based on a Liberty Kennedy half dollar dated 1973 and wondering if it is just another old coin or something far more interesting, many people have this exact coin sitting quietly in drawers, albums, or old collections, never realizing that it could hold surprising value. If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stay with me until the very end, because the price and selling method can make a real difference. Liberty Kennedy half dollar 1973 belongs to one of the most iconic coin series in United States history. Introduced shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the Kennedy half dollar quickly became a national symbol of remembrance, liberty, and unity. By 1973, the coin had already earned a strong emotional and historical connection with the American people. Even though half dollars were slowly disappearing from everyday circulation, the design itself carries deep meaning. The obverse features the strong and dignified portrait associated with President Kennedy, symbolizing hope and freedom, while the reverse showcases the presidential seal, an emblem of authority and national pride. Coins minted in 1973 were struck during a time when the U.S. Mint was refining modern minting techniques, resulting in generally sharper strikes compared to earlier years. The 1973 Liberty Kennedy half dollar is composed of copper-nickel clad, with outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a solid copper core. While it contains no silver, collectors know that metal content alone does not decide value. Condition, originality, and overall eye appeal are the real drivers behind collector demand. Coins that retain full mint luster, clean surfaces, and minimal contact marks are the ones that stand out in the market. One interesting fact about the 1973 Kennedy half dollar is that many examples were saved by the public, rather than heavily circulated. However, storage in rolls and bags often cause small marks, which means truly high-grade examples are much scarcer today than people expect. This scarcity in top condition is exactly what attracts collectors and investors. According to eBay listings, online platforms, and auction results, The value of a 1973 Liberty Kennedy half-dollar varies widely. Circulated coins usually sell for modest prices, but uncirculated examples often bring noticeably higher amounts. Coins graded by professional grading services in MS-65 or higher grades can command strong premiums, sometimes selling for many times their face value due to collector competition. Collectors also search carefully for strike quality, surface brilliance, and overall balance of the design. A well-struck 1973 half-dollar with sharp details and bright luster can outperform average examples in online auctions. Demand remains consistent because this coin is essential for completing Kennedy half-dollar date and mint sets. Over time, more of these coins are being permanently placed. Today we explore the incredible journey of the 1970 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that might look completely ordinary yet can reach a surprising value of $8,800 when found with rare errors, exceptional strikes, or high-grade preservation. The story of this coin begins in a decade marked by economic challenges, rising production demands, and major transitions within the United States Mint. By 1970, the Mint was still adjusting to the removal of silver from quarters. Just a few years earlier, a change that reshaped America's circulating coinage. The switch to a copper-nickel clad composition meant new minting techniques, updated machinery, and a renewed focus on producing coins that could withstand heavy daily use. Yet despite advances in technology, the massive production pressure of the early 1970s resulted in a wave of unique minting. Anomalies off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped blankets, and die were making certain 1970 Washington quarters extremely valuable today. The Washington quarter itself carries a long, respected legacy that began in 1932, when the United States introduced the coin to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. John Flanagan's classic portrait became one of the most familiar designs in American pocket change, and by 1970, it had already been in circulation for nearly 4 decades. However, this long-running design came with challenges: worn dies, inconsistent strike depth, and the growing limitations of high-speed minting often affected the sharpness of the details. As the mint rushed to produce millions of quarters to meet national demand, some 1970 issues suffered from weak strikes, especially on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. High-grade examples with strong detail are far less common and are highly sought after. Combined with certain errors, especially doubled dies or large off-center strikes, these coins can command thousands of dollars, pushing rare pieces from face value to remarkable highs. Digging deeper into its historical context, the 1970 Washington quarter reflects a time when the United States Mint was navigating major changes in both technology and national economics. The country was emerging from the 1960s, a decade defined by coin shortages, rising inflation, and rapid growth in commercial transactions. As vending machines, parking meters, and automated systems expanded across the country, the demand for quarters skyrocketed. Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco worked at full speed to supply the nation, and this intense output meant that small minting mistakes occasionally slipped through unnoticed. Meanwhile, the public was slowly embracing the new clad coinage, which lacked the silver sheen earlier quarters were known for. Collectors at the time rarely saved 1970 quarters in mint condition, making well-preserved examples far rarer today than people realize. For modern collectors, the 1970 Washington quarter holds a unique charm.
1990 Liberty Washington quarter dollar is more than just everyday currency. It's a piece of history that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. If you own this coin, stick around until the end of the video because I will reveal its current worth according to eBay and other online platforms, and show you how to sell it. Comment price in the comment box at the end to get the exact value and selling procedure. The 1990 Washington quarter was minted during a period when the U.S. Mint produced coins that were standard for circulation but also began attracting collector interest. While millions of these quarters were made for everyday use, some stand out due to exceptional condition, mint errors, or rare characteristics. Coins that are well preserved with clear details can command surprisingly high prices on online auctions. The obverse of this coin features the timeless profile of George Washington, which has been an iconic symbol on the quarter since 1932. Every tiny detail From the hair strands to the lettering, contributes to the coin's overall value. Coins that are free from wear, scratches, or discoloration are considered highly desirable. On the reverse, the coin displays the majestic eagle, a symbol of American strength and freedom. Coins that retain sharp eagle details or have proof-like surfaces are especially sought after by collectors. Occasionally, minting anomalies such as double dies, die cracks, or planchet errors appear on 1990 quarters, making them rare and highly collectible. Even though millions of 1990 quarters circulated, not all survived in top condition. Well-preserved coins are rarer than many would think, and their scarcity drives collector interest. Professional grading can certify the coin's condition and authenticity, significantly increasing its value on auction platforms. 4. Collectors completing a full set of Washington quarters. The 1990 coin holds special significance. It represents a modern era in U.S. coinage, yet still maintains classic design elements. Its historical context and rarity in pristine condition make it an appealing addition to any collection. Differences in mint marks, whether from Philadelphia or Denver, can slightly affect a coin's value. Coins with subtle mint errors or unusual characteristics can become highly sought after, attracting attention from serious collectors and online bidders alike. Now, as promised, to discover exactly how much your 1990 Liberty Washington quarter dollar is worth and how you can sell it profitably, simply comment price in the comment box. I will personally provide its current market value, according to eBay and other auction sites, and guide you through the best-selling methods. Coins like this may appear ordinary, but with the right knowledge, they can be surprisingly valuable. Don't overlook what might be sitting in your collection. Comment price below, and I will reveal its value and explain how to get the best return. Today we're diving into a coin that might be sitting quietly in your collection, but could actually hold surprising value. The 1987 Liberty Washington quarter dollar is not just a piece of currency. It's a small slice of history. And if you own one in the right condition, it might turn the tables for you. Stick around until the end of this video because I will reveal its value, according to eBay and other online platforms. And I will also guide you on how to sell it. Remember, comment price in the comment box to get the exact selling procedure and current market value. The 1987 Washington quarter comes from a period when the United States Mint was producing coins that combined everyday circulation with collector interest. While millions of these quarters were minted for general use, certain coins stand out due to their pristine condition, sharp details, and sometimes rare mint errors. Collectors today are looking for quarters that are well preserved and have maintained their original luster, which can make a significant difference in value. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar and iconic profile of George Washington, which has been in use on the quarter since 1932. By 1987, this design had become a symbol of stability and continuity in American coinage. Every detail, from the fine lines of Washington's hair to the clarity of the lettering, can impact a coin's value. Coins that show exceptional craftsmanship, without wear or scratches, often command premium prices. On eBay and auction sites, the reverse displays the classic eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom. Coins with exceptionally sharp eagle details or proof-like surfaces are especially sought after. Even minor minting anomalies like double dies, die cracks, or small planchet errors can transform an ordinary quarter into a rare collectible. Collectors pay attention to these details because they add uniqueness, which increases the coin's value considerably. Although millions of 1987 quarters circulated, not all survived in top condition. Coins that avoided heavy circulation, scratches, or discoloration are now rarer than many would expect. Professional grading from reputable services can further increase a coin's value by certifying its authenticity and condition. providing buyers confidence when bidding online.